ChezPride and welcome back to another Sims News type video. In the end of my last video yesterday, I mentioned that the leak that the Sims team was re-releasing The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 later that day in honor of the 25th anniversary was confirmed, and it did happen. The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 is back for PC, y'all. Unfortunately, not for Mac or console yet, but in the past, they would often bring stuff out for PC before they brought it out for other places, so I'm hoping that is the case here too. Also, I know the 2 new kits came out the day before this ever did, and I still haven't made videos on those, and I really thought I would by now, but at this point, my paycheck is very late, and my animals kind of needed food. So, I will make content on those kits as soon as I can, but I figured in the meantime, we could talk about this. Now, I have never played The Sims 1. I remember playing The Sims 2 once or twice at a friend's house as a kid, but I was so young, I don't remember whose house it was, or what exactly I did in the game. So I'm not really very experienced in these games like I am with The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. But I have always enjoyed looking into the lore of the older games and how they used to work compared to the current games. So I'm pretty excited that I can now have access to them because in the past they were harder to find. And I know a lot of older Sims players will be pretty excited as well. There are so many of my friends and just people I've met in general over the years that are always like, oh, I used to love The Sims back in the day. It's so cool that it's still a thing. So I feel like if those players had access to those games, it would make them happy by bringing back memories and could possibly get more people into the Sims community. Now, like I said, I am a bit tight on money right now, so I probably won't be buying these right away, but I am interested in playing them just to see what it's like and buying them just to have them. And I might make a video of me playing these games for the first time in the future when I buy them. I'm not exactly sure yet. But for now, I figured we could go over a couple articles. And there's also a little video that the Sims team posted. So we were probably going to watch that as well. So let's go ahead and jump in. So I have 2 articles pulled up for us to read. The one we are looking at here is actually going to be the article I read last. I pretty much just had it pulled up because I really like the artwork. But this is the article they released on the EA forums because they have recently, the Sims teams have switched over to the EA forums. So on this website, they posted obviously this awesome artwork, but the article is kind of just about the release notes and what they did change. Now, this is not a remaster, so the games aren't really updated in any way gameplay-wise. It's just like functionality of the game and how they run to make them be able to run on Windows 10 and 11. And then I also have an article on the EA website that's actually just all about, the actual games, what's coming, what packs we're getting, the bundles, the bundle prices. So we'll go over that before we go over the release notes. But before all that, on the Sims Twitter page, they released a quote-unquote little commercial to kind of let people know that The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 was back. So I thought we might watch it because I feel like that's just so cute that they did that I want to watch it and give credit to it. So let's go ahead and jump into that video. So I tried to make the video a little bit bigger on my screen so you guys could see it a little bit better. But if you want to watch the video in full size and at full volume, it is just over on the Sims Twitter page. Like I said, it's just The Sims. And I'm sure by this point, someone has posted it somewhere else on some other platform. It's probably not that hard to find. I just thought the idea of a little commercial for like the original 2 Sims game would be too cute to pass up and not put in to this video. So as per usual, I tried to make the volume where I can hear it, but it's not going to blow your guys' ears off. So hopefully the volume is not horrible. But let's go ahead and jump into watching this video.
Brace yourself. The Sims and The Sims 2 are back.
Honestly, that was actually even cuter than I thought it was going to be. I really liked the way they did that. There were so many references. Like, I feel like even, like, I haven't played The Sims 1 and Sims 2 a lot. Granted, I know a lot about it because I've done a lot of research and I've heard a lot from my friends, and they used to tell me how it used to work. And I have been playing The Sims since, like, 2009, I think, is when The Sims 3 came out. So, between the references that carried on from The Sims 1, The Sims 2, into The Sims 3 and The Sims 4, and what I've heard, I did get a lot of the references, but I feel like if you're not, like, a huge time simmer and you don't know a lot about the past games, some of those references you might not get, but like I said, a lot of those are in The Sims 4 too, so I am really excited about this trailer. I just want to go through and point out some of the things I got really excited about. I put the volume on silent so it shouldn't blare your ears off as I go back through step by step. So obviously we have some of the old Sims game worlds. Gotta love those builds, so oh my god. Okay, and then it transfers into real life, which I love. I love the fact they used real people for this. But yeah, Agnes Crumplebottom sniffing the pizza. Agnes Crumplebottom, classic Sims character. I love when the Sims delivery pizza comes and they hand it to people and they just sniff it. That's hilarious to me. And we got Grim in the background. And her face is perfect. Oh my god, I love this commercial. And then we got Bella Goth. I mean, obviously Bella Goth, right? Not with the Goth family, but the lore for the earlier Sims games when it came to the Goth family is a bit different than the current lore. But obviously, she invites you out, and you are romantically attracted to her, so you have all these options. I love these little options from the older games and how they're like the same little text and color of the little pop-up. That's so cute to me. And, of course, he's going to flirt with her. And then we got the people popping out of the cake. That is definitely an older Sims game thing. With that outfit, though. Honestly, that outfit is kind of adorable. And just all the people just partying. Does that not look like Eric Foreman to you? I'm just saying in the face that it looks like Eric Foreman. I don't know why I noticed that while we were watching the commercial, but I did. But then we have this transferred over into the Sims game. So we have like the bear rug that came back with Love Struck. This is a game or a rug very similar to the Nifty Knitting rug we have. Obviously, the furniture looks way older. This was made like in 2000. But I don't know. I just think it's really cute. You can see it, the old setup for the game where the people, furniture, live mode, all that. And the bear costume with the bear rug. I love all the bear rug references. We got the DJ floor. Now, this more so reminds me of Sims 4. The dancing part. But you got the tragic clown in the little cage. I love that. We got the old Don Lothario, like from the original older games, playing the DJ booth. Oh, and apparently that's who they're going to make Don Lothario in the commercials. Okay. We got another little pop-up. So he's trying to figure out how to get the crowd more hype. So has all these options. I love all the plumb bobs too. And just all the synchronized dancing. We got mime. We got a mime. I'm sure that's some reference. I actually don't get that reference. And we also got a vampire. Let's see what else. There's the vampire. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so Grim here, I actually kind of love this scene. He just like falls over when Grim touches his shoulder, and then he's falling here. He's following Bella. We can see the vampire. I don't know if the spinning the bottle is a reference, but I like the vampire references. In the hot tub, of course, they had to bring up the hot tub. Oh my goodness. Agnes Crumplebottom just dancing in the background. That's hilarious to me. And look at the Grim Reaper in this game. Oh my god. Okay. But that just transfers to them dancing. And now he's looking at her worried. Like, what in the world is going on? And she's like, mm-hmm. And then, of course, the heart-shaped bed. So if you are a Sims 4 fan, you probably noticed this from Love Struck, but it was actually originally from the Sims game. And originally, it's the only way your Sims could woohoo or have a baby was to get in the heart bed, turn the vibration on, and then either woohoo or try for a baby. So they have that there, and it's kind of like shows the old animations. Like, they don't get into bed, they just kind of spin and jump. And the tractor clown is just crying. We got Grim Bella and our main Sim here just eavesdropping. That's hilarious to me. And oh my god, so many grilled cheeses. So many freaking grilled cheeses. It's a little ridiculous. And then the alien abduction. We actually have that exact telescope in several games. But I love the fact that they brought up the alien abduction because that's been around for a while now. And he's just like so worried at this way. Burglars. They have been hinting at burglars recently. I'm kind of questioning whether they were hinting at it because it's an older Sims game thing or if they're bringing it to the Sims 4. Either way, they also included in this. And this thing I actually really love. We have like the bunny costume from the older games, but now Grim is just straight up going to take the ladder and is like, you're dead. You're dead. And if you're not an older Sims game player, that probably made no sense to you, but to me that was hilarious. And of course, Bella is working with Grim, and she breaks his heart, so he can either bust a move, cry, leave, die, or throw a drink. I love the fact that you can choose the interaction to die. Like, that's hilarious to me. I don't know if that was an actual thing, but he chose to bust a move, and we're back to the little party scene. Let's see, is there anything else I want to point out? This is just like older Sims houses and whatnot. I love all the plumb bobs. And the alien abduction in the back. And this is like one of the old maps, a Pleasant View. And we have the cover. So, with these games, the article will explain this a little bit, so I'll go into more detail with it now. But basically, you can choose to either buy everything in one bundle for a cheaper price, the Sims 1 and the Sims 2, and everything comes with it. But you can also choose to play and buy the Sims 1 Legacy Collection that comes with 7 packs. And the Sims 2 Legacy Collection is coming with 17 packs, so 10 more than the other collection, plus one Sims 4 kit if you don't already have it. And honestly, we're going to go over the prices in the article, but for the price they're selling this bundle at, that's actually a really good deal. One, you're getting 2 kits that if you don't already have, you're just getting for free for the Sims 4. And then you're getting so much Sims 1 and Sims 2 content for, like, honestly, a pretty fair price. Like, considering that the price for all of this is cheaper than when the Sims 4 came out and was just the base game was out. And the base game was more expensive than what this is going to be. I'm going to go over the exact prices in the article and whatnot. But probably if you compare prices of when the Sims 1 and the Sims 2 was coming out and all those packs were coming out, you're probably saving so much money. So, let's go ahead and jump into the actual article and read exactly what we're getting for how much. So, like I said, this first article we are reading here is on the EA.com website, and it's called The Sims and The Sims 2 Are Back, Baby. The 2000s are here to stay in The Sims. So it says to stay, so I'm hoping this bundle isn't going away. The price may go up because they're trying to have like a 25 anniversary special right now, but I am excited that it's probably here to stay considering that title. So, and this is the video we just watched. So apparently I didn't have to play it on Twitter. I could have played it on here too, but oh well. But it says, it's hard to believe that it's been 25 years since The Sims made its debut. Honestly, I agree. But we are so grateful to have shared this incredible journey with so many of you. No one does life like The Sims. And as we gear up for our next week's celebrations, what better way to kick things off than with a cultural comeback? And it says, that's right, we're taking it back to where it all began with the launch of The Sims 25th Anniversary Bundle. You've been asking for it, and we're thrilled to finally return to the day when we first reimagined the ways people play with life. To celebrate our legacy and honor of the incredible fans that have been along with us the way, we are re-releasing 2 fan favorite titles that contain familiar neighborhoods and beloved characters, such as the sneaky burglar, unpredictable genie, and Sunny the tragic clown. Rediscover nostalgia and magic of classics that welcome so many of you into our amazing community. The Sims 25th birthday bundle includes The Sims and The Sims 2, featuring all the iconic characters, music, gameplay you know and love, plus bonus content. So I'm assuming that's all the packs and whatnot. But you can also purchase The Sims Legacy Collection separate and the Sims 2 Legacy Collection separately. We are so excited for you to be able to create and relive fun across re-releases of these beloved Sims games rolling out globally on Windows 10 11 beginning January 1st, 2025. So yesterday, like I said, on Windows 10 11, unfortunately for nothing else, but like I mentioned earlier, normally that's kind of what they do. They release it for PC and then put it on console and Mac. But we'll see how that goes. I'm not making any promises. But we got another little picture of one of the older Sims games. Love it. So let's go ahead and see what it says. It says, hit the mother load with the Sims Legacy Collection. Party like it's the year 2000 all over again with the Sims Legacy Collection. Picture this. Baggy jeans are all the rage. Bedazzled flip phones are the it item, and everyone's favorite pop star has chunky highlights. Oh my god, that reminds me. That just brings back flashbacks of my whole childhood. Oh god, okay. Build an entire neighborhood of Sims and take control of their lives. Whether you build them up and cause mayhem is completely up to you. Shape every aspect of your Sims, from their personality and appearance to their careers, friendships, and swoon-worthy romances, and more. Return to the original Create a Sim to design your Sims. Okay, that's such a good and a bad thing. Like this, the original Create a Sim is classic, but it also is very limited, especially compared to the current Sims game. Just keep in mind, guys, that this was released in the early 2000s, and this game and neither of these games are going to be anywhere near as inclusive as The Sims 4 is now, and is getting more inclusive. So just keep that in mind. Like, there's probably not a lot of skin tones. There's not a lot of other options, too. It's just keep that in mind. It is an older game. But, like I said, choose their outfits and allocate personality points to determine what makes them tick. From there, it's time to welcome them into their humble abode. Select from pre-built homes or construct their dream house from the ground up. Appease your Sims with comfortable rooms and nice furnishings, and maybe even throw a hot tub party or a heart bed to shake things up. Love that last word. I'm so curious what it's like building in The Sims 1 and Sims 2. Like, it's a challenge in The Sims 3. I'm very curious how challenging it is in The Sims 4. But we got more older Sims photos. We got a Sim aging up with the birthday cake. So adorable. But then it says, in The Sims, you can run your Sims' life or ruin them. Lead your Sims to happiness by fulfilling their needs, pursuing careers, making friends, and finding romance. Or let chaos unfold. The choice is yours. So with the Sims Legacy Collection, we are getting The Sims, the base game, obviously. The Sims Living Large, The Sims House Party, The Sims Hot Date, which is one I've heard a lot about. Like, that was a really popular pack. The Sims Vacation, The Sims Unleashed, The Sims Superstar, The Sims Making Magic, along with The Sims 4 Throwback Kit. So if you get The Sims 1, you're also going to get The Sims 4 Throwback Kit, which was the first Create a Sim kit we got. Which I guess is fitting because it's kind of a 90s, early 2000s kit. So I guess I can see why they did that. But that is all of the information on The Sims. And then if we go down, we have The Sims 2 Legacy. I love the Grim Reaper from this game. Like, I'm obsessed with Grim in Sims 4, but this Grim Reaper looks amazing. But it says, fulfill your Sims dreams with The Sims 2 Legacy Collection. Are you ready to break generational curses or keep the cycle going? What legacy will your Sims leave behind? With The Sims 2 Legacy Collection, craft new stories as you guide your Sims over a lifetime and determine what traits and characteristics will be passed down through generations. Your Sims will now have a purpose, and it is up to you to decide if you will help them achieve their dreams or let chaos reign supreme once again. In The Sims 2, your Sims inherit physical and personality traits from their elders, offering endless storytelling possibilities as you build your legacies and involve family trees. So it seems like this one is a little bit more gameplay related and like building legacies and whatnot, which is kind of cool. Use Creative Sim to design unique Sims from head to toe with a variety of hairstyle, facial features, and stylish outfit. Do we really want to say stylish when this came out like mid-early 2000s? Because I'm pretty sure like Sims 2 came out in like 2004. So are we saying stylish? Are we? But it says, then build your dream house and design entire neighborhoods. The creativity is limitless. Destiny awaits your Sims as they pursue aspiration. It's in their life's ambitions to become popular, become filthy rich, find romance, have a large family, or obtain ultimate knowledge. It's all in your hands. Will the Sims be left at the altar or inherit a fortune and become fabulously wealthy? Witness the big moments that make every Sims life unique, memorable, and capture them with the Sims 2 movie making feature. Create a cast, set the stage, and take control of the camera and record your Sims film in action. So a lot of like legacy building. I like the fact that you like can inherit traits from your family, and then you can also, find romance, and you can be left at the altar, which is such a cool thing for them to include in a game. But the Sims 2 Legacy Collection includes, obviously, the Sims 2 base game, and then we got the Sims 2 University, the Sims 2 Nightlife, which I've heard a lot about both of those. I really have wanted to be played both of those, especially the Nightlife. Sims 2 Open for Business, Sims 2 Pets, which Sims 3 Pets was my first expansion pack, so I kind of want to play with the Sims 2 Pets. We got Sims 2's Bon Voyage, Sims 2 Seasons. So I guess this is like the first time they introduced Seasons with Sims 2, because they didn't say Seasons in Sims 1 re-release, and I think they would have included that. And then we have Sims 2's Free Time, Sims 2 Apartment Life, Sims 2 Holiday Party Pack, Sims 2 Family Fun, Sims 2 Glamour Life stuff, Sims 2 Happy Holiday stuff, Sims 2 Celebration stuff, Sims 2 H&M Fashion stuff. They didn't bring back the IKEA pack, probably because of copyright and whatnot, but they did bring back the H&M Fashion Pack. They brought back the Sims 2 Teen Style stuff, Sims 2 Kitchen and Bath Interior Design stuff, and Sims 2 Mansion and Garden stuff, along with the Sims 4 Grunge Revival Kit. Okay, obviously I already own that one because that's one of my favorite Creative Sims kits, but I like the fact that they're going so different with the styles of kits they're giving you for the Sims 4 if you buy these bundles. Like, one is very bright and pop and like 90s and like in your face, and then the Grunge Revival kit is like goth, all black, dark colors, like black lipstick, eyeliner, very different directions. But right here it says all the pricing. So it reads, Social Simmers, we hope you're in the mood to travel back to the year 2000 with us to celebrate the launch of The Sims. To celebrate with you, we have brought back The Sims and all of the packs up to date to make it work more easily with Windows 10 and 11. Revisit your favorite packs or finally play that one that you haven't tried yet. This release does a lot of under the hood to make this 25-year-old game work on your new computer. We thought we would also make it easier to see all of those classic pixels on your monitor. To scale the game to make better use of the screen space available, try using Alt-Enter key combination to cycle through the different scaling options. So obviously the game back in the day did not come full widescreen monitor, but they have made it where you can switch it over to that, which I feel like most people are going to do. So if you're going to do that, it's just Alt-Enter. And then it says, the bulk of work was making the first Sims game compatible with Windows 10 and 11 from the moment you install it. There are things that you immediately see. Game now supports the aspect ratio of the monitor and not is just restricted to 4:3, which is what we just talked about. Crisper rendering and visual fidelity from challenging how the game scales and textures, so maybe they smoothed it out a little bit. Fixed several crashes, which honestly, I have heard so far, just in the last 24 hours, that there has been crashes. There has been downloading problems, like where it'll download really fast and then like it takes forever to finish downloading. So it says it fixed several crashes, but we'll see. We'll see. You gotta keep in mind when Sims release stuff, it doesn't always work properly. So they said they fixed some crashes, but there could also be possible other crashes. And then it just says improvement and fixes. So specific. But it says when the Sims launches, it automatically uses the aspect ratio of the main monitor. Unfortunately, you can't change the aspect ratio directly, but you can direct the Sims and launch the second monitor with a different aspect ratio using this. You can read that. We hope you enjoy returning to the Sims neighborhood vacation island downtown studio town Magic Town to spend time with all the classic Sims and Sims families such as we did. Enjoy encountering Bella Goth, Bonehilda, Chip, Miss Crumplebottom, and the rest. Dag. Okay, I know who all these are except Chip. I'm very curious who Chip is. But then we have the Sims 2 release notes. So that was the Sims 1 release notes. Now let's go to the Sims 2 release notes. It reads, Soul Simmers, put down that grilled cheese sandwich and get ready for a trip down memory lane to 2004 with us. We have retrieved The Sims 2 and most of its packs to work easily with Windows 10 and Windows 11. So Sims 1, you got all of the packs, but Sims 2 had way more packs, but you're not getting like all of them. But it says, please note that modern licensing restrictions have required the removal of one pack in some of the original songs, but we have included as many as possible. So we're not getting the IKEA pack. That's the one pack it's referring to. And they knew people would be upset about that because that was a lot of people's favorite pack. So it's because of licensing registrations. It's not because they just chose not to include it. But it looks like we're getting pretty much all the content from both of these games. But it says, we thought we'd also make it easier to see all those classic pixels on your monitor. To scale the game up, scale the game to make better use of the screen space available, try entering the Alt key combination. So that is the same thing as the other game. It's just if you want to change the size on either of these games, press Alt Enter, you can go through different sizing arrangements. That's not hard, honestly. But it says there are a few more updates as well to look out for. So these are all the things that updated in this game. So the graphic rules.sgr now supports modern hardware. Obviously, they needed to do that for it to run. Fixed the shadow bug that surrounded Sims with a big black square. That is something that has been a problem for a really long time. Widescreen and higher game resolutions are now supported. UI scales better to better high resolution. Texture memory corrupted and, quote, pink soup are fixed. What is pink soup? I'm so confused. Dragging the Sims 2 window from one monitor to the other works more smoothly. If your computer has a lot of RAM, the Sims 2 is available to use it. Fix several crashes. So, again, more crashes and improvement fixes. We hope you enjoy returning to Belladonna Cove, Desolate Island, River Blossom Hills, Pleasant View, Strangetown, and Vernonville. Spend time with those classic Sims and classic Sim families, the Goth, the Greensmen, the Smiths, the Monty and Caps, and more are ready to come back to your screen from 21 years ago. Dag. So that's pretty much all the information I could find and wanted to share with you guys. Like I said, just be aware, it's probably going to still be glitchy even though they said there was stuff fixed. There has been reports downloaded on like crashes and it downloading weird. But honestly, I think it's really cool they're bringing back both the games. I do plan on downloading it at some point. Obviously, $40 is too much for me right now just because of a personal money situation I'm in. But I think $40 for 2 games plus all the DLC, but like one pack, especially with it being EA and the Sims team, that's not bad. Like, I thought they were going to jack the price up way higher. Like, I thought they were going to charge like $60 maybe. And so $40 is not that bad compared to what I thought it would be. Like I said earlier, even the Sims 4 base game was way more expensive than that when it first came out. And you're getting 2 games with this. So I just think this is really cool. Go download it if you have the money to download it. like I said, I don't know if that price is set solid, if the bundle is set solid, but I hope it is. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. All right,